What up, cousins? I know y'all looking for me. Well, bitch, here I go. We gonna get into this Smackdown review, child. But first, real quick housekeeping. I figured out what I'm gonna do with the Patreon. Okay, we got some cousins easing over there, making some decisions. Go ahead, make your decisions. I hope you make the right one, cause I will be putting all the things that you have asked for, cousins, in the comments. Suggestions you have made, they will all be over there on Wrestling Color Podcast with the uncensored stamp on it. So I gotta fix the little banner and stuff like that, come up with something new, a little bit, edgier, so you'll know what you're getting. Okay. Some of y'all ask for 30-minute videos. Listen, don't have me sit over there running my mouth and drying my lips out and shit, and you don't go over there and get that content. Y'all said talk about any and everything, and that's what I will do exclusively on the Patreon. And because it's uncensored, uncut, raw, and listen, I'm already damn near raw on the YouTube, so you can imagine what's about to go down over there. Just thinking about it, the way I'm gonna talk about Roman Reigns, ooh, and that fat ass on Jimmy Uso. I'm gonna talk about Bobby Lashley too. Now, I'm not into women or nothing, but newsflash, fellas, us straight ladies, we like looking at good women too, right? We like looking at good looking women too, okay? So I'm be picking them apart over there too. So anyway, all the stuff is gonna be over there. If I do lives, I am wanting to do that eventually. I'm doing some research on a nice little camera or whatever I need to do a live or whatever the case may be. But that was the housekeeping. So I took y'all advice. Wrestling Color Uncensored will be exclusively on Patreon for $2. That's it. I'm not raising it because of inflation. $2. I know everybody broke, so I ain't asking for nothing else. But I have to keep it behind the paywall because if I say some crazy shit, I don't need nobody like, well, wait a minute. You know how it goes down. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this SmackDown review for Valentine's Day down to the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Y'all better get a link. Because if I had to sit 3 hours with commercials for that, man, listen, get you a link. Get you a link. And the link I use, it's the European link or something because it's at Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's not on USA. So I know that's a European or overseas link. They don't get no fucking commercials, y'all. And if they do go out, it's just like maybe a 2 to 4 second black, and then it'll come right back. They don't get no fucking commercials. Anyway, we start off with, oh goodness, Cody Rhodes. And I knew something was up because the cusp start tinkling. It started tingling down there. I got the itch in my ass, and there he was, Cody Rhodes. He came out and he was, what do you want to talk about? I said, we back on that bullshit. We back on that. Whatever. Anyway, Cody was basically saying that main event Jay Uso going to be in the down to the elimination chamber. He was talking about how CM Punk going to be there. He was basically like bigging up everybody that's about to be in this elimination chamber, and whoever wins the chamber is going to have to face him. So then Drew McIntyre came out. It was like, so you not going to like glaze me like you glazed them other motherfuckers? And he was like, all right, you want me to glaze you? Okay, fine. You want me to go ahead and do it? Okay, here we go. Are you guys okay with this one more time? All right, this one's for you, Drew. Drew McIntyre. That's the one elimination twice as the world wrestling champion. The former Royal Rumble winner, the banking winner. He is going to be in the elimination chamber too. And Drew was like, whatever, bitch. It's cute, but don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Cody was like, all right, calm the fuck down. All of a sudden, we heard the drums, and here comes Jacob motherfucking Fatu. Showed up, child, with Tomatonga. Show enough had the shiesty on in the back. Let me just say one thing before I tell y'all what happened here. All that spitting on the equipment and the walls. Listen, I don't know what y'all trying to communicate, but y'all really off the hinges now. Like, y'all going a little bit too far. Anyway, Jacob Fatu came out and he was like, Drew, whatever you got going on is cute or whatever, but I'm here to tear everything out the motherfucking frame. I'm a dog. You understand? I'm off the leash. I'm ready to go from coast to coast. I'm ready to chew on some meat. You ready to go? Drew was like, listen, we can fight right now, but I already got my little spot in Elimination Chamber, and you ain't out here to talk to me for real. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk to that hoe right there. So Drew McIntyre left. He was switching down the aisle, and Cody was standing there like, oh goodness. So Jacob was like, well, Cody, I'm here to remind you that I'm gonna go to Elimination Chamber after I beat these two fucking windbags up. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that title off you because you ain't doing shit with it anyway. And I'm gonna bring it back to my family and we gonna do it like that. Cody was like, well, I don't know about all that. But before Cody could really get into it, his tongue had stopped him from talking. And we looked up to the video and apparently, Sola Sokoa is back in town. Sola Sokoa is back in town, and he wearing all white with black bike gloves. So that's telling you that he's on some other shit. So them two was walking. So basically, they was walking to go get meet up with Sola Sokoa, and Jacob was like, that's my family. I'm gonna go handle him. You keep your stinking ass in the damn ring. And Cody was like, well, you could talk to him first, but I'm gonna finish him on the back end. And Jake was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So he was like, come on, him and Tomatonga made their way to the back or whatever. And they went to go see what was going on with this fella back there. So as they going back there was a production assistant minding his own fucking business, but he was already twitching. He was already twitching when he saw Tomatonga. And of course, here comes Jacob unhinged Fatu ass going to beat that man up. Knock that man down like that. He ain't have nothing to do with what you had going on. So they kept going or whatever. So apparently Trish Stratus, she gonna be down to the PLE, but we gonna talk about that a little bit later as to why Trish Stratus and her grandmother mouth. She got a mouth like a school teacher, like an old one. You know how they got them dentures at the bottom and they kind of slipping. That's how her mouth look nowadays. First match is Naomi with Bianca Belair in her corner, and they was really festive with the little Valentine's get up, and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Chelsea Green, the United States Women Champion for absolutely no fucking reason at this point. I'm feeling some kind of way about this. Like it's every Friday, I'm feeling more and more and more some kind of way. Anyway, you got the boot bump, bing, you got the booty shake, you got the hey, look at me. Naomi got the pinfall. I know you didn't think Naomi wasn't gonna go to the chamber. I know you didn't think Naomi wasn't gonna go to the chamber. Because if that's what you thought, then we get a little video or whatever of Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool, and you know, they was down to the ESPN and she's standing there in her Uggs. I guess that's supposed to be like, I don't even know why she keep wearing Uggs so much. But Triple H had his big thick ass face on the TV and he was like, you know about the Hall of Fame? And she was like, oh my God. And Undertaker was like, baby, come here. And they was hugging because apparently she being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So you got Paul Levesque and Michelle McCool inducted to, because you got to get all the MAGA in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Because you got a couple of girls that I already brought up that probably need to be going up in there. But it's all right. Sami Zayn, he cut a promo because he in the back seat, bangs up. But he's sitting up straight. So the only person that really got fucked up from the package pile drivers from Kevin Owens is Grease Thighs Randy Orton, because he ain't been around since he got dropped on his shit. And he didn't really get dropped on his shit, but you know what I mean. So Sami Zayn basically told Kevin that he need to calm his little pussy down. He was not trying to fucking help Cody Rhodes. A lot was going on, but at the end of the day, he tired of being bullied for the last 25 years. He didn't have to drop him on his shit like that. They could have talked like man to man, but since you want to play these hot motherfucking games, I'ma see you when I see you. And wherever that's going to happen at, it's on site. We're going to come to blows and we're going to clear this shit up once and for fucking all, because I am not one to be walked on. I'm not your punching bag. Like, I'm over this. Then we go into the second match. Motor City Machine Guns versus Los Garza. Somebody had asked for this last week, and I'm not sure which one of y'all did, but y'all need to reevaluate your life. Motor City Machine Guns came out. It was so motherfucking quiet. Let me tell you how quiet it was. You could hear Roman Reigns' meatus opening and closing. If you don't know what a meatus is, go ahead and Google it. I gave you some homework, child. See, I took it to the biology on that ass. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Raise your fists. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. Hot, sexy Latin. Motor City Machine Guns won. I don't know what they doing with Los Garza. So anyway, bisexual Undertaker decided he wanted to talk and sip on a little sippy sip and let you know that he is what they was calling him, the hot sexy street fighter, some shit they was calling him King of the Ghetto. I forgot. Anyway, he was saying you know about him for 4 years. Now he on Smackdown, so you about to know about some other shit, and he about to punish everybody. Shinsuke Nakamura came out like the hot bitch he is. He has a fantastic entrance. Everything beautiful, beautiful. Samurai, all of that. All of that. He get in the ring and don't do a motherfucking thing, child. The Miz come out and he moving around or whatever in the ring. No, wait, LA Knight came out, sorry, and told Shins that he needed to talk to him about a couple of things. And basically what he said was, listen, Shinsuke, you ain't even coming to work. And I've been putting in work here all day in and day motherfucking out. I'm not even sure why they took that title off of me, but I'm here to take it back. I don't know where I'm going to get it off of you from, but I'm about to take it back. You stand up there looking like a hot bitch in black, and that's cute, but I'm LA Knight, yeah, and I need to have that title around this hot, thick ass waist. While he was getting Shinsuke together, fucking that's when the Miz came out. And everybody was like, come on now. So LA Knight was like, listen, Miz, I don't even want to really talk to you. My beef is with over here with Shinsuke. But since you out here, whatever, and you need to be relevant, I'm here to make you relevant. Hey, Miz, what's going on? So Miz was like, oh, so you gonna do me like that? And then he started fake crying or whatever. He was like, you said men are supposed to cry, so I'm here to cry. He was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And LA was like, you know what? I'm tired of all this. Let me go ahead and whoop your ass. So them two end up getting a match. They get in the match. Okay. Meanwhile, Shinsuke is somewhere the fuck else. And I'm like, what's going on here? So Nick Aldis had to come out there with his shoulder pads and say, you know what, y'all get a fight. Anyway, LA Knight versus The Miz took place. Yeah. Awesome. LA Knight took the pinfall. Alexa Bliss ran into Nia Jax and Candice LeRae backstage because they was back there doing what, I don't know. I think Nia Jax had just got through sharing a sandwich with Candice LeRae, because honestly, Alexa Bliss back there, and we get that shit to let us know that the Wyatt Six is on their fucking way again, and somehow she gonna be monkey wrenched into it. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. We back on this act like a kid shit. You a grown ass woman with a whole baby, a whole husband, fucking sucking, bleeding and every fucking thing every month, and you got this fucking doll walking around. How about you? How about you give us a story? Why don't you take the time to sit down and explain to us what the fuck your plan is going to be? You know what? I'll save that for a different podcast. Anyway, she was back there throwing around her pinky to pigtails, and she was like, well, you know what? If y'all looking for a fight, we can fight or whatever. And Nia was like, girl, move out the way. Anyway, Andrade was backstage with his sexy ass. He had a blue pinstripe suit on, and that ponytail was ponytailing. He had his gold on. Let me tell you, ever since he dropped that turkey bone, Andrade been getting all that color back. I'm like, okay, Andrade, y'all know he got a kid, because everybody was like, we didn't know you had a kid. So we was speculating like, oh, is that why y'all got a divorce? Because you got a baby? But whatever, the boy's like 6, so maybe that's not really why, because ain't no way you married that and didn't know he had a baby. But whatever, so Andrade basically told The Miz, I know what to do. I can help you out if you want my help. And The Miz was like, what? And then he turned around and Carmelo Hayes was back behind him. And The Miz was like, why don't we tag team and show these people not to be disrespectful? And he said something like Mellow Miz or something, tag team name. And Carmelo was like, no, bitch. And walked off. So Carmelo Hayes had a match with R-Truth. People, there was a... Can you hear me? Can you tell me? Tell what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Carmelo Hayes ended up beating on dementia ass R-Truth. Let me tell you something about R-Truth. I'm gonna have a problem if he's not inducted this year into the Hall of Fame. Because you inducted Rey Mysterio and he deserved it. You inducted Triple H and he deserves it. That's fine. Michelle McCool, R-Truth is what, 50 plus years old? And is having a full fucking match on a random fucking Monday, just like fucking Rey Mysterio. If that man is not inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, I'm gonna have a whole motherfucking problem about it. Anyway, the Street Profits is street profiting. My issue is y'all in like a fucking boiler room talking about what you finna do. Dawkins said once I get medically cleared, no. I'm not for that. I'm not down for this. We want the smoke now. Fucking, what's his name? Montez could have been bringing the smoke. He could have been cutting up loose ends, knocking motherfuckers out, doing whatever he needs to do backstage. I'm not sure why motherfuckers got to sit around cutting the same promo every Friday, barking and shit, lightweight praying to God, and y'all not coming out here doing what y'all need to do. I don't like it. I ain't for it. That's not how that's even supposed to be working. Period. Byron Saxton was back there talking to Pretty Deadly. And then DIY came up and Dick Face. Oh my, every time I see Dick Face, I get so angry. It's just like something comes over me and I'm just like, why is these motherfuckers on my TV? They was trying to crack jokes. I don't even know what they was saying. The audience was like, girl, get these motherfuckers off our TV. Put them belts on Pretty Deadly or something. Kevin Owens cut his promo. Basically, he told Sammy, when I see you, I'm going to split you open, dig in your guts, pull your shit out your asshole, take your tongue, wrap it around your fucking neck, and snap that shit. Then we went on to the fifth match, which was a Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax. Candice LeRae is going to be in the corner for the WWE Women's Championship. But before that could happen, we had to see Mother Bone. That is what I will be calling Charlotte going forth. Mother Bone was backstage in her little pink get up, looking like a goddamn stick of bubble gum. She was flexing her little nail. She did. I'm not even gonna hate on Mother Bone. She was cute tonight. She was cute. So she said, let me watch this shit so I can see what's going on. So we had Tiffany Stratton come out in her little red underwear. And Nia came out looking like a hot ass leopard. And then there was Candice LeRae, because I don't even know why she was there. Either way, we got the blam blam boop ba boop. Oh, pretty Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton won by disqualification because just like the fucking ugly ass American team that did that dumb shit and disqualified themselves, Nia Jax is about to do her thing, and this fucking Candice LeRae comes over and start fucking up Tiffany and gets disqualified. And I'm confused because Nia doesn't seem concerned. Like, I don't understand. Why is everybody so... It's just like the inevitable. Like, oh, well, she got to fight Charlotte, so I don't give a fuck anyway. Where's your dignity, Nia? What the fuck? So while Tiffy was writhing and holding her stomach, we got Charlotte Flair come out. She took her old natural fucking time to come to the ring. I wasn't even mad because Mother Bone pulled up a chair, got her a microphone, and did one of the worst promos in life. She said, Tippy time. Wait a minute, excuse me. Tippy time. Tiffy time. Tiffy, are you awake? Tiffy, listen to me, Tiffy. Tiffy, wake up. Tiffy, listen to me. Come close. I choose you for WrestleMania. And that was the promo. Yes, I'm not even lying. If you don't believe me, go over there and look it up. Nick Aldis was letting Bianca Belair and Naomi in on some shit. Now this I'm gonna have to probably make a whole podcast because this is the type of bullshit that I don't like. Anyway, Naomi back there with Bianca, they act like they just got through, probably hitting the blunt or whatever. Nigga, I was like, listen, I want to show y'all two something because we got some intel from a motherfucking snitch, and we gonna figure out who put Jay down to the windshield. So let's watch the footage. Okay. So he pressed play on the remote. Oh right, it ain't nothing happened. He was like, wait a minute. So he pressed play again on the remote, and then we get the footages, right? So we not even seeing the whole thing. We seeing the whole thing that happened. She already in the ambulance, okay? Everybody standing around. The camera moves, and then we see fucking Liv and Raquel Rodriguez walking away. So them two like, oh man, I told you. Naomi was like, they was blaming me the whole time. I told you it was them. And Bianca was like, you know what? I already knew it was them. It's cool. Nick was like, hold on for a second. Because we doing an investigation. We going to get with Adam Pearce, and we going to try to see what was going on. Bianca was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Me and Naomi going to Raw, and we about to run them hoes down. Nick didn't even say, stop. Don't do that. He was just like, all right, bitch, whatever. My whole problem is, do you know how much creativity could have taken place with this fucking storyline? And you came up with that? Anyway, Byron Saxon was backstage interviewing Tiffany Stratton. She was just like, Tiffy time, Ziffy time, Ziffy time, Ziffy time. And then all of a sudden, Trish Stratus and her bottom teeth came out. And she was like, you know what? I didn't like what was going on with you and what happened out there, Tiffany. So how about I'm going to be in my hometown of Toronto. You're going to be there too. How about we team up and do some things? And Tiffany was like, Tiffy time, Tiffy time. And so apparently at the Elimination Chamber, it will be a Tiffany Stratus. Just call it that. And Nia Jax and Candice LeRae in a tag team match. What the fuck? I don't even know. How is that going to fit in? Baby, listen. Drew McIntyre ran into Jey Uso. And I'm going to have to say, Drew McIntyre gave Jey a nice little compliment, but he was running him down. He was like, you standing back here? What's wrong? Like, you dressed in all black. What you finna do? Don't you got like some yeeting to do? Oh, wait, that's your brother. Don't you got like a no yeet thing you could do? Oh, wait, you ain't booked tonight. Ain't you finna be in the limit? Oh, no, you ain't finna be in the limit. So what is you here for? He said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't answer. Because you did at least marry up. Jimmy looked at him like, no, you didn't, bitch. And proceeded to walk off. And while Drew was standing there feeling himself, he got kicked dead in his fucking mouth. And next week, we will be having Jimmy versus Drew. Because ain't like Drew lied. 6 match, Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu with Tama Tonga, Braun Strowman in a men's elimination qualifying match. It was a whole lot going on. It was all kind of meat going around. And it was like, and all that stuff. Damian Priest ended up getting the pinfall because Solo Sikoa decided to show his ass up. And while, what's his name? Jacob had the best of everybody. He ended up thumbing Braun Strowman in the neck, and he was going to pin Braun Strowman, but Jacob ended up going outside the ring and mixing it up with Cody, because Cody always got to run down with his windbreaker jacket and mix it up, and because he had to get a hold of Solo, and they on the side fucking shit up, and while all that's going on, Braun Strowman and Damian Priest decided they was going to go ahead and wrap this up, and Damian Priest got the win. And child, that's all that happened. I ain't even going to lie to you. I had probably made it better than it actually was. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Catch me on the next one. Deuces.